Frank Blas Sr. isn't only a former lieutenant governor, but a survivor of the Japanese occupation of Guam during World War II.
I feel that there's a lot of inequity, a lot of injustice that's being done to our people.
And while he was only a baby during the time, he says there finally needs to be justice for the survivors who endured years of pain and suffering.
We need to bring closure to this thing.
And after decades of frustrating efforts to provide honor and recognition to those survivors, his son, Senator Frank Blas Jr., announced plans to take the feds to court.
What you see here is a group that was formed after many months of discussions so that we can file suit against the federal government for war claims.
Senator Blas is one of several leaders who formed the nonprofit group, the Guam World War II Reparations Advocates, Inc., which will be filing the lawsuit on behalf of the still living survivors of the war.
These are individuals who we put party politics aside. We want what's best for our people, for our survivors of World War II.
The attorneys that will represent the group in the impending lawsuit are Washington, D.C. based attorneys Mauricio J. Tamargo, Jason Pobletti, and Jeremy Abraham. Tamargo chaired the 2003 Guam War Claims Review Commission. Former U.S. Department of Justice Special Counsel Juan Carlos Benitez, meanwhile, says the lawsuit needs to be filed as survivors are passing every day.
And it's getting to the point that we say no more. No more to letting them pass and their claims disappearing, as some in both sides of the aisle in Washington would like to see. No more will we allow this.
The matter goes beyond political parties, as Democratic Party of Guam Chairman Ken Paris says he witnessed the complete disregard by officials in Washington, D.C. through his time working with Congresswoman Madeline Bordallo.
I've gone through the war claims that were given in 1945, the meritorious. There was one woman that was paid $7 for the death of her husband. No, you know, what kind of justice is that? And that's all we're looking for. Take it out of the political realm.
Former Assistant Secretary Tony Babauta says this doesn't dismiss Congress from moving forward on war claims legislations. But with the lawsuit, he says, it will bring more than just money, but rather recognition and justice to our survivors.
This is simply another effort and another avenue that absolutely needs to be exhausted. Because when you talk about injustices towards anyone, you seek relief through the courts.
The suit will be filed in Washington, D.C., and all court costs, attorney fees, and other related expenses will be privately funded through donations and fundraising efforts. The group noted there will be an initial capitalization cost for the lawsuit estimated between $75,000 to $100,000. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintaniza.